Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 12 of Direwolf20's Let's Play of Minecraft version 1.21, where today I want to check out my magical stuffs that's happening. So we've got some source here building up, which is cool. I like that. And you'll see the source jar just kind of doing its job. Doing a good job too. Oh yeah, we've got a lot of Mage Bloom. Nice. All right, so fancy little skeleton hiding in my house. How rude! How rude could you be? So what I think I'd like to do today is get the enchanting setup that I wanted to do. Okay, using source. Okay, then what I should do is maybe get a little kind of cool, like magey type stuff going on, like better spells, maybe some nicer mage gear. And I want to use a new block that I've recently added to Just Dire things to maintain a bunch of good inventory type stuff. Cool. So let's get started with the enchants, because that's kind of my priority right now. Is I definitely want some enchants on like my tools and my bow and all that other good stuff. Sound like a plan? So let's start with infinity. So in order to get infinity, we are going to need about 9,000 source, which is a healthy amount, in the enchanting apparatus that we set up last episode. In addition, we need some air essence. And that's going to go along with a block of diamond. Now, air essence is pretty easy to get. All we're going to need is an imbuement chamber, which is, something we kind of already have some of, and some pedestals. So we're definitely going to need more of those pedestals. Remember I said I made an extra one, and that was a whoops, but that's okay because we're going to need more. We're at the point now where we're going to need more. Cool. So let's get pedestals, and let's get imbuement chambers, and let's get some... So the pedestal is going to need gold nuggets and some source stone. So why don't I get like a block or a stack-ish? That should be cool. That's cool. And then we can get like this many-ish. Is that a good deal? I need at least, let's get like one more. What am I missing for one more? Oh, a couple more nuggets. Let's get one more, because I know I'm going to need at least 3, but we're probably going to need more than that at some point. We'll get there eventually. And I might need more source than I currently have. Now, where should I set up? In my last series, I did this as a basement. Now, elevator mod is updated for Minecraft, but I don't think... Well, that's cool. It needs shulker shells? Yeah, bummer. Slipstream current elevator, magmatic current elevator, bubble current elevator. Interesting. I don't know what any of these things are. I'm going to want to check them out, because that's an Ars Elemental thing. So the elevator mod is updated. It's just not in the pack, but it will be in the next version. So maybe by tomorrow. So what I'll do is like a temporary setup, because I would like this to be in the basement like I did previously, because I thought that was a really cool design, but we'll get there. So for this, oh, that's right, I forgot. Oh, wrong thing. You're not. Yeah. Probably going to need more of these. Okay, so I wanted imbuement chambers, and that's just going to be some more of this. 3 is kind of perfect. Nice. And let's get you going. So the imbuement chamber needs to be surrounded by 3 pedestals. And if you want, you could do like this cool like mini pedestal thing. It's up to you which way you like want to go, right? It's just it's a decorative choice on your part. So I kind of like the little mini pedestals. I think those are neat. So I'll do that for the imbuement chambers, and I'll leave normal pedestals for the other thing. And we're definitely going to need some air essence, but let's look at what other essences we might need. So I'm going to want looting. So for that, we're going to need earth essence. Okay. We don't need much of these things anymore. So actually, you know what I am going to do? I'm going to say looting 3. I want infinity. I wouldn't mind protection. Like real, like no, So I think because we have Apotheosis in the pack, protection works a little differently. So let's do this one. Okay. And then Fortune. That would probably be cool. And Sharpness. 5. That sounds cool. Okay. So those are the kinds of things. I wouldn't mind Power as well. Again, we won't be able to get uber overpowered enchants, but we can at least get like some cool enchants, like some cool enchants, right? So now let's mark in what all we need. So we need Air Essence. No essences there. We're going to need Earth Essence, right? And then we're going to need Manipulation and Abjuration for protection. And then that's Air again, and then that's Earth again. So technically we're going to need 4. So as like a temporary measure, what I'll probably wind up doing is I'm going to grab quick. Do I not have one? I may not have one. That'll be cool. We'll have a chest here ready to store excess stuff that we don't need. So now let's take a note of what we need here. So to make this, we're going to need an arrow, a feather, and a Wilden Wing, which might be easier said than done. But if we don't have a Wilden Wing, which we may not, I can get one by summoning a Wilden with a ritual. Probably what I'm about to do. Almost certainly. So feather, arrow. I'll just hang on to you. Let me clean up inventory for a sec. So I don't need you and you at the moment. I don't need you and you at the moment. I don't need you at the moment. You guys. I am going to continue doing this because I should automate that is what I should do. Automation is the name of the game. You can go in my backpack. So can you, and so can you, and that's good enough. So if I want to do a summon Wilden, there's a ritual for that. Tablet of Summon Wilden. And this is the recipe that I'm going to follow for it. It's going to require a block of emeralds, which do I have? I do have enough. So I guess I could pull that off. And then what? Lapis. Does it have to be vexing? I think it has to be vexing. And a bow. So you, 3 string for a bow. Cool. And then that's good. I also need an iron sword, which will be 2 iron. Now I have to go find a vexing arcwood tree. I'm just curious if there's like a sneaky way. If I made manipulation essence, I could turn my flourishing into vexing. And I have flourishing, right? All I need is a manipulation essence, which I kind of need to do anyway. That's button, clock, and redstone. I can pull that off easily, right? So button. Well, easily is a stretch. I am actually quite low on gold. So we're going to have to figure out a gold solution to our problem in a minute. But let's go see how we make our essences, right? So to get these advanced essences, it's really pretty easy. You just put the 3 items that are indicated around the imbuement chamber, and then you stick a source gem in there. Now that's going to take a good minute or 2, unless you have nearby source, which I'm currently kind of conserving, but I will go ahead and plop this down. And you'll notice that when I put it nearby, it's going to go ahead and drain source out of there to speed up the crafting progress. So, I mean, it uses a healthy amount of source, but it'll get there a lot quicker, right? And it looks cool, right? Most importantly, it looks cool. And then you get your manipulation essence, which we can use here, and that looks good. Cool. I might real quick. Let me get a sleeping bag just so I can have this. That's not a sleeping bag. I don't know what this is, but you're going away. There you go. Sleeping bag. Cool. Sleeping bags are neat because they let you sleep and they don't reset your spawn. So if you're like out and about in the world, you can use that. Okay. I'm going to put you right in there. I'm going to forget that thing because that's not really a thing anymore anyway. Cool. Okie dokie, Smokey. Looking good. Okay. Now that we have you, let's go grow the tree. Bone meal. Cool. Time for big chop. Hooray! Magnodon. Cool. And for now, I just need one of you, but I'll put this away, and that'll be good. And then I should be able to get my Tablet of Summon Wilden, which will be a fun little battle for us to go through, hopefully. Fun. And then we're going to need the ritual, this thingy, brazier. So that's going to need a pedestal again. Get me more of these. Gold nuggets. And we're officially out of gold. Would you look at that? I don't have enough gold for what I need to do. That is hilarious to me. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to go mine for gold. What Y level is like the best for gold? I'm going to say, assuming this is vanilla world gen, which I'm pretty sure it is. Let's see, what am I looking for here? I'm looking for like the thing that shows origin things. The best Y level for gold should be 48. So I'm gonna like clean up inventory, and I have a thing for cleaning up inventory that we're gonna like check out in a minute. But for now, I'll be right back. All right, I think that's enough of that. So I did all right. I need to find a better source of gold. That's where I'll leave that sentence off. But now we need to do what I wanted to do. But let me clean up my inventory real quick. I just wanted you guys to see how much junk I collected while I was out and about down there. You know, a little bit of death happening too. And then all this junk I collected as well. I made sure to snag a lot of the cobble that I collected because remember I've been like kind of lowish on that. So I wanted to make sure that we had collected as much as we could. All right, now, where was I? Ritual, this thingy. Yep, so I want one of these, and then I want of this, and then we should be cool to make this. Now, this Tablet of Summon Wilden will be used to summon a bunch of mobs that are called Wildens from Ars Nouveau, and they are tricky-ish, but not horrible, but doable, but like, yeah. So I'm just going to do this in this area that I've dubbed my now mob spawning area. So when I summon this, we're going to have a bunch of mobs we're going to have to fight, right? So I should be ready. Let's see, I've got food. I'm pretty well saturated. I'm good. I do have my spell book that I could probably be ready with harm on. Did we get amplify? I did. So if I amplify harm with this augment ability, that's cool. It'll do more damage than without. So that'll work. Cool? All right, let's do it up. So you right-click, and then some rituals can be augmented with items, including this one. If we want to summon the Wilden boss, we would do that, but we don't. We want to summon Norman Wilden, so I'm going to just do that. And then, hello, Wilden Defenders. These Wilden Defenders are not easy. Oh boy. Wilden Stalkers. Wilden Hunters. Oh, running away. I activated my invulnerability ability for my armor. Did we do it all? I think we did it all. Cool. And I got a few drops, most of what I needed. One of each, which is cool. The nice thing about that is you can use these drops now to do all kinds of cool stuff, including making another Tablet of Summon Wilden. So rather than using up the block of emeralds going forward, I can just use 3 of those drops to make another one of those. So that's cool. Now, specifically what I was after was the air essence, and that needs a Wilden wing. So I'm going to put all these guys and one of the Wilden wings in here. and that should be cool. And then I had a feather and an arrow, right, for the air essence. So feather, arrow, and you, and then I should be able to throw a source gem in there, and he's going to make that dude for me, which is awesome. Okay, cool. All right, now, I really want to automate those things, but I'm going to hold off for a minute. But I should be automating them. That's what I should be doing. How am I for laser IOE stuff? Have we done laser IO at all in this series yet? I'm thinking no. We really haven't, have we? No, we have not. We haven't touched laser IO yet. Are there any kind of like basic pipes that are available? So there's mechanism pipes, and then there's pipes, and then there's item pipes from Modern Dynamics. We could take a peek at that, couldn't we? Because Modern Dynamics is like thermodynamics. That's cool. So attractor, extractor, yeah, buddy. Oh my goodness, look at all these upgrades. Modern Dynamics upgrades, up to 6 supported upgrade effects. 2 filter slots, moved items, base fluid transfer. Oh man, that's cool. Fuzzy card, acceleration card, item speed. Oh man, look at all these upgrades you can do. Fluid stuff, comparators, advanced behavior available. Oh man, this is neat. This is super neat. We should check that out. Should we check that out? I feel like we should check that out. I think I would be remiss if I didn't check that out. Oh, but I was in the middle of something else. Since when has that ever stopped me? Redstone, ender pearls. What else did I need? Paper. I know I had sugarcane. I'm gonna borrow you for a sec, and by borrow I mean hide. You go in there, you guys go in there, and that should be cool. So let's say that we had a chest here, and we wanted to try out this cool Modern Dynamics pipe system. Does this look familiar to anybody? Oh, that's cool. Oh, and there's a wrench. Look at that, there's a wrench. Oh, I'm excited that there's a wrench. I love wrenches. I will take a wrench. Boop. Does this look familiar to anybody? Oh, I'm told that this was like all approved, by the way. Like this is like legit and okay and cool, right? So what we're gonna want is an extractor. So we put the extractor on this dude. Oh, that's so... Oh, that is nostalgia right there. Look at that. That is cool. So I can whitelist this. That's pretty awesome. And we can put lapis in there. So then if I do that, right, what we're going to need to do in addition to that then is have an attractor. And we're going to have you attract source gems. Whitelist, whitelist, go. It works! Oh my goodness, that's so cool. How cool is that? How great is that? Oh, I've missed thermal pipes like you have no idea. That is cool. And then because I pulled one out by mistake, it put a new one in. Ah, that's cool. That is cool. That is automated, and that is beautiful. Is that not awesome? Because I feel like that's awesome. I feel like that's supremely awesome right there. Am I wrong? Hope not, because I feel pretty right. If I'm wrong, I don't want to be right. So you're done. That's cool. You're going to charge up another one. Now, earth is iron, seeds, and any dirt. So dirt, iron, and seeds. That is awesome. Modern dynamics. Look at that. That is super cool. Machine extender, huh? Oh, that's neat. Is that like I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. I'm guessing that's along the lines of like it gets you extra stuff. That's cool. And there's even EU cables. Look at that. Modern Dynamics LV MV. That's neato. Look at that. They don't have recipes though, so I don't know what the deal is with that. There's fluids and there's items, but I don't see recipes for these. So maybe it's still a work in progress, or I'm not sure what. But look at that. Look, it's doing the pipes thing. Oh, that's so cool. And then there's upgrade slots, right? So you can see the upgrades, what they do, right? So you can have it extract. It looks like it's using applied energistics upgrades too, which is cool. But it can also integrate with just like throw a bucket in there. It can do fluids, advanced behavior available. This will let you move more items at a time and give you more filter slots. Oh, mechanism upgrades go in there too. That's neat. Repeater, item transfer frequency 100%. Up to 3 supported. Okay. Item speed. So sticky pistons would make the items zip around faster. That's cool. That's super cool. That is extremely super cool. How many... I'm just so excited by this. You have no idea. Like, I am just over the moon at how awesome it is that this is doing this. It looks so good, too. Like they did a really nice job with the items flowing and all that. Beautiful. Part of me wanted to have some kind of, like, item fluid transfer thing in Just Dire Things, but then I'm like, didn't I already do that and called it Laser IO? And then I said yes, and then I didn't do anything. I feel like the world of item and fluid and energy transfers is pretty well populated at this point, so we don't really need many more mods doing that, right? And like I said, I have a mod called Laser IO that does exactly that, so I didn't really need to do another one. All right, so let's get to enchanting. So what I'd like to have, you know what my first one, I want to get Fortune so I can mine better. Okay, so that needs, Fortune 3 needs to have Fortune 2, which needs to have Fortune 1. So, like, let's get Fortune 2 and Fortune 1 on the to-do list. So that's going to be a lot of source gem blocks, an earth essence, and a diamond. Okay. So you're almost done with your earth essencing thing. You can go in there. You can go in there. You're like 92% of the way. At this point, I wish I had a tick accelerator. I do miss not having time in a bottle. But like I said, we do have the pouch. What's it called? I always forget the name of it. Temporal pouch. But that requires a Nautilus shell, which is, you know, a lot of effort for us right now. Do we feel like we have enough? Oops, I didn't mean to clip you. Let's test it, right? I did that. It's going to bounce, right? It bounces. That's so good. I love it. Well done. Well done. All right, now I should be able to K that, right? Yeah, I can. Nice. So that's 5. So Fortune 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a diamond and an earth essence, right? So we get our diamond, we get our earth essence, and then we're going to need a book. So we realistically just need like one more source gem, which is on its way, so we should be cool now. Okay. And a diamond and a book. And then don't forget, we're also going to need some source itself, right? So I don't know how much, what's Fortune 1 needs 6,000 source. So we're going to find out how much source is in here right now, because we're going to do 1, 2, and then a book. Boom. And you used 60%, right? So that tells me that it's 10,000 source. Cool. Okay. Now if I want to bump this up to Fortune 2, I need 2 Earth Essence and 4 diamonds. Okay. So 2 Earth Essence. You're at 54%. I'm going to speed that up a little bit. Dire impatient, what can I say? I'd like you to fill up first. So I'm going to put you here. There you go. And now you're going to be at 100% pretty quickly, which is cool. All right, so Fortune 2, I'm going to need 4 diamonds, 2 Earth Essence, and 2 Source Gem blocks. Shouldn't be much longer on this, right? Yeah, buddy. Loving this. Yep. That is just very excited. Very excited. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough source nearby. Boop. Now there is. Do thing. Refill. Thank you. And that's Fortune 2, right? And then finally, Fortune 3 is going to 3 more Earth Essence, Diamond, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So I'm going to borrow you 2. Okay, Fortune 3. 3 Earth Essence, block a diamond, 2 blocks of lapis. I feel like it's worth spending the diamonds on this, right? And then 2 source gem blocks and 3 Earth Essences. Cool. There we go. Super close. I'll be back when I've got everything I need. All right, let's do it up. Okay, and then that gets me Fortune 3 after I snag my full-ish jar of source. Now, I'm going to have to do a volcanic thingy source link, because, yes. So, yeah. There we go. Awesome. And then I can use an anvil to do this up, right? So we're going to need anvil, times 3. You can show it here, I guess. So now if I want this to have Fortune 3, that's going to be 6 experience levels. So I'm just going to do that, and Fortune 3. That's what's up. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. So how about we do this? Let's wrap up the episode here, because we're pretty much a good point. I can do some mining between episodes, and now that I have Fortune, should make life a little bit easier. In addition to that, when we come back next episode, we can play with more Ars Nouveau stuff. We can get more enchants, like looting and sharpness and power and infinity and all that stuff. And I'll probably also want to amp up my source generation. And then we'll talk about what's going to happen next. I don't know. We'll see. Definitely wouldn't mind a new set of armor, and then talk about that cool way that I have in mind to manage my different armor sets, because things and stuff. All right, for now, Double 20 sign off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.